I've recently, or in the last 3 years, bought a place in Valencia. So I'm there for about a third of the year. So understandably, I'm quite interested in the wines of that region. So there might be a slight skew in our portfolio. I think we've got way more Valencian wines than anybody else, but thankfully our consumers seem to really enjoy them. But I think across the board, we're finding sales going really well. People are looking for different things. So Galicia is a huge area for us, both obviously the whites, which have been very important for a long time, Albarino, and more recently Godello. But the reds in particular, Mencía is becoming very popular. People looking for lighter wines, different styles. So that's an area that's very easy to sell and easy to communicate. Obviously, the classics, Rioja, Ribera, are still strong and solid. And I think the fact that both those regions are making, again, fresher styles of wine. I think that's for me, the key is that Spain is not just making these big alcoholic wines that used to be very popular, and they still are to an extent. I mean, that market's not gone, but there's a bigger market for the lighter, crisper, fresher styles from both white and red, and Spain's doing that incredibly well. So I think it's an easy country for us to promote, and consumers are coming on board. Pricing is still relatively fair. They look good value compared to the rest of the world. I'm trying to get Priorat again. They're trying to make fresher. They're not so big alcoholic wines. That's an area that's increasing in popularity for us, as is Monsant, which is nearby. I'm trying to think of anywhere that's not. We're selling lots of Chacoli, for example. So I mean, I think in general, we've been selling Spanish wine since I started, which was 32 years ago. It's always been a big thing, but I think probably right now it's just really hitting the sweet spot. I think from a quality point of view, but also a price and value perspective.